Yeah, see you just like Stevie. You know, see them I watch you in a 4K and a 3D. You know it going on. Girl, I watch you like cinema, watch you like cinema.
Happy holidays to everyone. Everybody I know having them little Christmas and them New Year cake and everything and ham and turkey and what have you. So we know they're enjoying themselves, right? But right now I'm at Blex TV. I want to share and subscribe to some stories, some Duppy stories that we have. Okay? Alright. Now I want to get to the point. The point I'm getting at is that some people don't believe in Duppy, but it does exist. Alright? When I was married to my second husband, he had a friend that was in the hospital in a coma for 1 year. And I was wondering what happened to him, why that happened to him. My husband told me that he alone was driving on a road to go into the country, but the road had precipice, you know? And he's him alone in his vehicle. And when him look, him hear somebody laughing at the back of his car and talking. When him man look through the rear view mirror, him see one bride in her wedding dress and the man dress up in him suit like them did just get married in a him car and him never take them up. So the man shock. And when him look, him go spin round for go look on the woman and she have fire come out her eyes. And I saw him end up over the precipice. No, they didn't know what happened to him, you know. It's people that found his body and rushed him to the hospital. Alright. After them rush him to the hospital, nobody don't know what happened to him. Them gonna know that they might try to bring him back. And he'd been in a coma for 1 year straight. When you look at him, him look like skin and bone. But the people them never want to pull the plug because them love him so much, his wife, that they don't want to pull the plug. And they decide now that it don't make no sense them have him like that. And, you know, so nobody don't know what happened to him until them about to pull the plug. Right? So like them said, today we are going to pull the plug. The man told my husband that he was there lying in the bed same way. And him go feel a presence over him. And when him open him eye, him see the bride with the fire in her eye, red like blood and come right down and look in him face and that's why him jump up. When him jump up, them hospital, them have to call the doctor same time. 1 whole year, you know. And when them come, they couldn't believe it that him really alive. So them they could be lift him up because him coming like a little fragment. Yeah, and them lift him up and them family and them try to see them can bring him back in the hospital first before him go outside because him don't have no flesh on and he got better. When he got better now and can speak properly, he told them what happened to him about the bride and the groom in his car back. And always see everything is like she realized that she almost killed him, so she came back to make him wake up out of the sleep, the coma. So she just to look where she looked back him in the eyes. She woke him up. And that man was a taxi driver too, you know. And that man there got better, put on back him weight and everything. I never forget that. So, you know, this is one of the stories and it's a true story, it's not a fable. Alright. The next one now is a Shirley Duppy. I was pregnant with my daughter Kai, and I was 8 months pregnant, and I was going down to Edison Road Way, because sometime I visit my aunt at Dinner Road, my great grand aunt. So I was going on here. When I turned to go down Edison Road, I saw a lot of people, one crowd of people. So me get scared. Come in, and my husband tell me time I see crowd, you know, drive away from it, you know, don't drive into it. So me turning back. Yeah, and I went back, and when I went back to my aunt's house, just to cool off, they told me that is a woman named Shirley, come from foreign. She don't, she, I hear people talking that Shirley Duppy come from Jamaica, and she don't come from Jamaica. Shirley Duppy came from foreign to collect the Lawrence money over 1 yard, right? And they should not, they're not giving her the money, and she should not leaving until she get the money, right? And she been there until she start to fool out a little boy with my beard, and things like that. She start to do one whole heap of foolishness. And these people in Jamaica who are spiritual people, everybody trying to help, and they could not manage Shirley Duppy. It's only one person, and it is also in the papers if you can look it up. One person in Jamaica named Mother Ramsey. She is the one who got rid of Shirley Duppy and sent her back a foreign. So every people talking about Shirley Duppy in Jamaica, nothing down go so. Go read Mother
So
Ramsey.
what some of the foolishness she done in Jamaica?
She was giving a little boy a warm time. Little boy warm beard shop, beard little boy and all them things here me ear. I am not complete with everything but what I heard, and I heard it from Mother Ramsey herself. You understand me? So she went and she scared a lot of people, but it's the Lawrence money she came for. Because the person apparently who lives at the house owe the money, and all in the tree she used to go sit down. Yeah, you understand me? So that is what I know about it. So these things do happen, and sometimes we as humans, we are alive and well, don't allow them to do that. When you get yourself involved in certain things, then certain things follow you. Sometimes you don't even have to get involved. Sometimes them fall in love with you too. So I know what it is like. Alright? I don't know if I have enough time to tell you another one.
If you want.
Okay. I used to live at Glen Haven. Me and my husband and my children, my second husband, right? So when I was a little girl, I loved to bathe in the rain. When the rain come down, but as a big person, I usually practice it. But where I live at Glen Haven, right at the back there, some of you so nobody can see me. So when the rain come down hard, my children go on the side of the sink, I will put the rain, we'll bathe and have a good time around this, alright? So me always go around the go and bathe. So one day I went to the bathroom to wash my clothes, my underwear. And when I washed my underwear, I saw where I washed it, but the seat of the underwear, blue. Being bright blue. So I wonder, what is that? I don't understand. I don't take no medicine with no blue nor nothing. So I went and I threw bleach on it, and it don't come out. I notice every time I use one, it's the same thing happen. So I call my husband attention to it. And so what is that? I said, I don't know. I wash everything and this blue not coming out. And him said, okay, so let's go to the doctor about it. So I went to Dr. Fiani, late Dr. Fiani, and Dr. Fiani look on it. Him can't find what happened to it. And my husband said, get a second opinion. I go to our next doctor. The doctor said, he don't understand this, So I show my husband's daughter, and she said to me, say, go to this doctor in Spanish Town as Chinese doctor, because he know everything. And she sent me, in fact, John's Road, I wish she did send me, but she sent me over there. When I went over there, the doctor look at me and tell me, say, him never say nothing like this, so I'll seek help somewhere else, but not a physician. Me get scared, so I tell my husband. So my husband go to my cousin Karen and say she know anywhere we can go because this don't look right. And in Riversdale, they took us to this place in Riversdale, and I went. As I go through the door, hear the man to me. Them fall in love with your man. So them fall in love with me. Him said there's a man that died over where you live. Like where you bathe, him tell me, what me do you know? You say you love go out there so go bathe in the rain? There's a brown man over there, the man fall in love with you. So I say, what you mean man fall in love with me? My husband was sitting right there. Him said he's having sexual intercourse with you. So I say, why must do that time I sleep with my husband at night time? So that not stop him. Him just fall in love with you. Him say not nobody said to him. Him just fall in love with you. And him said to my husband, I'm going to send you those somewhere and buy some stuff and bring it back. You know? And my husband went and bought some stuff. And him tell me, I must take up some normal something off of the road like stones. Normal something, not eat some easy something. And him just say, like him that say, and when you go to a road, just straight behind and down, don't look back. And he said, those panties where you just dump them. And I dump the whole of them and say, let's start up fresh. And yet, it's not when they ever come near you again. And I just go home, new panties, everything, and I never see no blue come from my panty again. Never. So people talking about they don't exist. They do exist. You know? So you have to be careful. Well, let us share and subscribe. Blex TV. Yeah? Walk good. Aya.
And them for no side, Ahmeds, representing for Just Blex. Just Blex tell them say prayer works. When the heathens are trying for you, once you die you hurt, the most I alert. If I them alone, them alone. Yeah man, Just Blex, you don't know your success getting them upset, you know what I mean?